GHI Report. What is impeachment hiding? Yeah, I'm outside. We haven't done a report in a while, and it's a quick report. Family's inside banging on the drums, playing some guitar. Good stuff. So, Anomaly talked about this, and I believe Tucker Carlson talked about this. This impeachment it's a sham, right? But what is it covering up? Muscle car. So what is this impeachment covering up? Well, it's covering up a huge budget. Say what you want, but Trump signs it. Not okay. Not okay. I do understand his motive of rebuilding the military, because we have to do that before we start cutting costs, because you have to. All right. So I do understand that point, but it's not acceptable. And obviously you got to make deals. You got to go across the aisle to get things like this done. But I think giving up way too much, the Republicans, and let's face it, since Bush Sr. through Obama, we've had one party in control, the party of the elite. And they have a D in front of their name or an R in front of their name. It didn't matter. The neocons and the neolibs, they're all owned by the same people, and they put out these wedge issues to fight about in public to keep us divided while they reap the spoils. Impeachment's covering that up. It's covering up the corruption that has been found. It's covering up the quid pro quo that actually happened, and the use of foreign intelligence personnel and foreign governments and private entities that are foreign to collude to try to affect the election. And because they still lost the election, it was going to be uncovered. So that's why there's been this constant stream against the Trump administration, even though nothing happened. I mean, look at Roger Stone. He misremembered a small, minute detail, and he's in jail. You have FBI agents that are literally lying, falsifying documents. What's happening to them? Mr. President, you need to do something. You need to exert the executive branch. The judicial branch, a lot of stuff is going to have to end up going up to SCOTUS, because we have judges that are politically motivated. We have to get rid of this in our society. Now, look, I just want to bring up the Epstein pedophile ring. It's back up and running. I don't know who's at the helm, but I'm sure they'll get killed by the Clintons one day, or by the Royals or somebody one day. It's up and running. You don't know anything about this because impeachment. Okay? All these people who are being bribed because they are sick individuals, and they have powerful positions, whether in organizations in the government or outside the government, but they're all protected because of what? Impeachment. This whole idea of making that the main story is really to cover up all these things. Everything, all this. The governor of Virginia spending money, taxpayer money, to expand for jail, thinking that he's going to jail a bunch of gun owners. It's literally going to turn into a hot civil war, at least in the state of Virginia. And what does the federal government do then? Because just the armed citizens that are going to be in rebellion against the government of Virginia are actually the ones that should be protected by the Constitution. But then you have the state, which is part of the union. So what is the federal government supposed to do? You can't. When the firing starts, you can't start. You can't put gun owners that fight back in jail, nor can you put National Guard or police troops that are fighting them in jail. It's a war. It would become a legitimate wartime entity, and as long as there's no war crime, you can't criminalize this. So what is the federal government to do? Well, we can't even have the discussion because impeachment. right, yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's been very noisy. The picture sucks. Um, but I had to get that report out. I just had to get a couple things out off the top of my head. I will be coming back. I gotta bring my daughter for a ride in a few minutes, and I'll be back tonight to put some more stuff together. And thanks for watching GHI. We have interviews coming up soon. We have more animations. Definitely death of comedy stuff. We've been putting out some of the most outrageous stuff that we did over the last year. Um, thanks for watching.
Machine,